Ding dong, bing bong.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, I have to go.
Did it calm before the trial, buddy?
Fuck off. I think I'll get in trouble for a pee break first.
One last little sound bullshit thing I'm gonna do.
Is it against the rules to pee in a plant?
Not in this school. Alright, there we go. Here we go. Our first trial is probably the last one. Hi, everybody! Oh, right, that's me because, Lisa's not here. You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Be friends.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save it for the class trial! Thanks. Taka, fuck off.
You know, you're trying his best.
There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime!
God damn it! I trusted you! They really are convinced I did it, those assholes. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. That's not gonna fucking help me right now. But then, who is the killer?
37. 37's the killer.
Killer the am I?
Kyoka knows I didn't do it. The one who murdered Sayaka. He's being a bitch in the corner. Look at him. Is it really one of us? Who knows?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Where?
I have a question.
What's up?
He's like a bear with like stuffing and shit, right? Why does he have a drink at all times?
To look cool.
To get drunk, to deal with everyone here.
Fuck off.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. You sure did, buddy. Did your job. Real just like stabbed through the stomach. Hey, baby. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. Don't make me do. All right. So this school basement has become the darkened stage. I wasn't prepared for this voice yet. Here, we're all here to bear witness to Mr. Miyagi's final curtain call.
I guess we'll talk to Yelly Boy. What's up, bitch? Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet.
You just said. You just said. You just said.
What the heck?
Can't help but to wonder how Sayaka is feeling right now.
He seems to think he's done his job.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, in the end there wasn't anything to do. I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
Probably.
Good.
You trust me. No, you know I didn't do it.
Let's get started
That's right, babe.
on your execution.
That son of a bitch! Damn it!
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future.
Okay.
Okay, Disney.
How dare you? Sakura is a saint. Leave her alone.
Impossible.
Damn, we're really gonna go through this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it.
I hate that. Fuck off.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? I think that's everybody.
No, you missed Celeste and my wife.
Oh.
They're very difficult to get to.
Oh, I see her. She's, like all the way back here. Okay.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
It's because you know I didn't do it. Trust me.
Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Numbers. I can read numbers. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No, I just scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death? I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. What the fuck? In Sayaka's honor, could you shut the fuck up? I swear I'll find out who the killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage.
Just imagine the rest of the kids staring at him like, what the fuck, dude?
I turn, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. I can feel eyes on my back. And everyone else was already on the elevator, I guess, when I finally stepped on. Why am I late? Why am I always the last one? The doors closed and the elevator started to move.
I like how Kyoko is like, you'll find the answer out, not me. And then she tells him anyways.
Yeah.
That's how it always goes. Because Danganronpa.
The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes, right?
Oh,
Anybody else?
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close, it's total shit.
well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down.
Yoo-hoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up!
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could... Sorry, Chip's having a nightmare. Honey.
Puppy dogs.
It was set up to see that everyone could see everyone else. which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. Their air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly class trial! Oh fuck, it took me forever to get to that one.
You wanna know how silly this game is? He says that every fucking trial.
Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
I'm a poetic boy.
Alright, we gotta set our skills. Oh my god, okay. I think that's all we have.
We get a gun.
Yeah, we shoot truth bullets.
We're gonna go over these real quick because I am very forgetful. Victim was Sayaka Mayanoza. The time of death was estimated to be around 1:30 in the morning. Body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to her abdomen, and her right wrist appears to be fractured. There are a number of scratches and gouges on the bed and walls in Makoto's. This is evidence of the struggle. This is the replica sword. Makoto took this from the gym entryway to put it in his room. The sword was found out of its sheath on the floor in the middle of the room. The sword handle was missing some of the gold coating, and as was part of the blade. Replica sword sheath. Fucking easy. Good at things. Makoto took this from the gym entryway and put it in his room. The sheath was found some distance from the sword itself and shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. Switch rooms. Keys were found in the opposite room. Defend Miyata. Kill Makoto. Toolkit. A single hair was found on the floor on the scene of the crime. Sayaka's right wrist has been fractured and her wrist was glittery at the injury location. In addition, her hands appeared to be completely clean except for the index finger of her left hand, which had some blood on it. A series of numbers been written in blood on Makoto's bathroom wall. Definitely doesn't say Leon upside down. Makoto's bathroom door is difficult to open. Yes. Makoto's bathroom doorknob has been broken. Oh, right, Aoi said. Aoi is the one who said that the knife is missing. There's a trash room within the school. It's blocked off the gate.
Missing.
And burnt clothes. That's everything. So let's try not to fuck this up. I'm gonna fuck this up. I'm good at this game, and I'm not gonna cry at all. Let's go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Just stop making that happy face, you little shit.
Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand. Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Oh no. Not okay.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Yep, that's the reason.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. Debate to decide what we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I had to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line.
Yes. Tell me how to do the thing. I don't remember. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yes, buddy.
You know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Oh, apparently not.
The chance to resist.
Oh, there we go. I have to wait for the gold ones. No, fuck off!
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Cheers, like, I didn't even leave the gym, guys.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
These kids are so fucking stupid.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do something like that? That son of a bitch!
It's different from what I already know.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Oh, sorry.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yep,
So
she
the
was.
killer used some random knife they had.
No, that's wrong.
No, get fucked. Break.
I love
No.
that that's what I come
I
back
do
to.
think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you
Sort
look
of?
real close,
Just a
you
little
can
bit.
totally see that being a kitchen knife.
If you glimpse at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Children.
the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Fuck off.
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Thanks, babe. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
Please tell me. Oh, is this gonna tell me? Oh, you concentrate by space key. Spacebar key. Okay. I'll steady my aim. A focus gauge. Focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, time to fuck this up entirely.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret.
When nobody was in the dining.
Get wrecked, bitch. No, that's wrong. Break.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, get some from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my plates, one of the knives was gone.
Fuck, sorry. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking tea in the den hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember a Makoto.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
I don't know why this like wiggle close up in the corner. It's very upsetting.
Oh, is that what's happening? Oh, fuck.
Then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other? Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear. If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Because the bird's just like, shut the fuck up!
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
Celeste, Hina's not that stupid.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
I take that back. Hina is that stupid, but, like, not stupid enough to kill someone.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Hina!
And we know exactly why.
Hina!
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Yeah, how fucking
Right.
dare you?
But then...
Leon, you deserve
either
death.
One of them have the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Huh?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
I'm jealous.
Which means we have airtight alibis. You
I love
stayed
them.
over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
You're just jealous.
I mean, yes, she's just jealous.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a
And I think if
problem.
it was...
A boy and a girl spending the night
Oh my
together?
god, Taka.
You also deserve death!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
She's gonna make you into jam, my dude.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Byakuya asking the real questions.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
And because I'm stupid.
Sayaka,
Someone's not here. Who are you talking
she's
about?
the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka. Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Monokuma!
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
Really needed a cookie.
Then the person who took the knife was the
She wanted
victim
some of those
herself.
hams.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Yeah, sure, Makoto, you keep telling yourself that,
So you're
buddy.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
Get wrecked.
God damn it!
See? He did do it after all.
Why is that her blushing sprite? Why is she so hype about this? Why does she need to change her panties about this idea?
No, you're wrong.
Said it.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
I don't like that I'm sitting next to you.
Possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're all gonna blame me for the murder. Sorry, I can't take it seriously. Do that? Don't they understand? I'm just a boy. If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know what that means.
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Ugh. I hate Hangman's Gambit because I can't spell. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters are already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters, and try not to cry about it. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Oh no! Don't damage me. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. I have literally misspelled myself into failing this game, so...
You keep saying gauge. I've always said gauge.
That's not how you say that.
I know that's how you say it. That's how I have my entire life. And I have to stop myself whenever I'm reading it, going, "Guy."
I'm glad you don't fuck up my name.
Well, it's because your gauge is.
There's no
different.
U in it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's try and spell things correctly.
Now you have us this time. I almost said us time. Maybe we aren't that reliable.
Oh, I'm not helpful.
It is hair, right? Yes.
Yes.
Like, it's been a hot minute, but I think the answer is just hair.
I understand.
At least it wasn't fucking Ropeway.
Right. There wasn't a
Ropeway killed me like 3 times, because I was like, what the fuck?
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
I just imagine someone shoving Sayaka down the fucking trash chute.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
Because you have very red hair and you didn't want anyone to notice it was yours.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's right. Everyone apologized to me.
Something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No.
I hate you.
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Why me? You were doing a great job.
Killer struggled to get in the bathroom. Do. Present it, please.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
I said bewildering act. I was in a this kid but there. Sorry, yes.
I like how Mio was like, I'm not gonna get drunk because I have to be Makoto tonight, and then she just fucking comes out here sounding drunk anyway.
Sorry.
From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. Great, I have to think. I don't want to. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust gauge with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. I don't want to be lowered or damaged. Already short.
That's a gauge, not a gauge.
Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak points are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck. Go fuck yourself. Alright, we still only have them.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
No, that's wrong.
Get wrecked, bitch. Break.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Just because I've got these hips doesn't make me a chick.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
I'm leading you directly to it. You better say the right one.
No, it's something the killer didn't know. For some reason, the door's locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was...
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
He's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Blondie's like, yeah, okay, I guess.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's right, apologize to me. I'll forgive you.
Okay, then who did do it? I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Me, fuck off. We quit your life without saving?
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Where are the donuts?
Oh, you.
Jesus Christ.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well...
I forgot.
I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
I like how we just believe the bear. Like, yeah, they're completely unpickable. Nobody can fix these. We're just like, okay, bear.
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No.
No, that can't be it either.
We made a promise to each other.
We made a promise.
Oh,
friendship.
Trying to argue with me? Sounds like someone doesn't know
God.
this place.
Don't, you weird little...
Fucking...
Hello? What exactly? Can't that be it?
Can you, like, stop being a fucking weirdo for, like, 2 seconds?
I think it's switching room. To... This. Yes.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The got it thing is like when the music drops off in Ace Attorney.
And the same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone.
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Oh no, am I stupid?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates, make sure you don't get the room wrong. Oh no!
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
Thanks, Zoe.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper.
Oh my god, so smart. Let me explain the whole thing.
Good job.
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
Okay, somebody wants to do me a murder. I want to do a murder. Why am I doing this again?
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh? The one we tried to check, and then he was just like, I don't think I should do that.
No.
Which means only someone
Nothing's
who had
here.
been in Makoto's
Not
room
even a
before the
coin.
incident could have written it.
Coins.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note. Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
Illicit rendezvous.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course,
I trusted her with my whole body.
So it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was in.
No, that's wrong.
Celeste, I love you, but eat shit. Break!
The nameplates
Gotcha.
on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Look at him slowly turn blue. You good, Leon? You a little nervous there, buddy?
Yeah, you little piece of shit.
A little anxious?
No.
You okay? That's good.
A little bit of suffocation.
There's only one person who could have switched it.
These are timed.
We're the only ones
Sorry.
who ever knew about us switching rooms.
The time I have to go to do this thing face.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
It's tidy in 5 minutes, come see my own room. Check the nameplates, make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Frame up job, guys.
To understand that,
You have to not be stupid.
we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Thanks, buddy.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
There's like gold flakes on her fucking skin, you dumbass. This is it.
I got it!
I got it.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Don't eat it, we're not rich.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? Well, we need to make clear.
Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Oh good, now I have to like make decisions. Good, I love it. Good game, great game. I love how I'm protesting the actual game parts of the game. Like, no, I don't want to.
No.
No. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spot to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence me. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder. Okay, this is when I start getting the buttons confused. Q key. Press and release the Q key. Oh, or you can use the mouse wheel. Thanks. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded in the cylinder. We are not. We are set to the hardest on logic difficulty. We are set to the easiest on the action difficulty. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. It's already set to mean. I'm sorry, Mia. Alright, replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set.
Broke out. The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The sword was used first, then the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events? It leads to some unexplainable details.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
No, you're a bitch. Freak.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword,
Wish I could fast forward them.
First, right?
Talk faster, you assholes.
With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Taka, do you listen to yourself when you talk?
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The
Her
palms
hairy,
of her
hairy
hands were
palms.
perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said
The
before,
gold shit.
the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
What the fuck? Ma'am?
Taka, you okay?
Babe, no, you're fine.
No, that's not it at all. I got it!
She's afraid of water.
File, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Gross, Togo. Why do some of the face shots jitter and some sit still? It's just supposed to convey emotion. Or if they're yelling.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
At least they're together, smelling terrible in the corner.
And next to me.
Sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
An insult, obviously.
Like how concerned Leon is for this dude. Like, man, really?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
And reset.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But
I
we
trusted
already
her with my
said that
whole
the
body.
attack started with.
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Idle bitch.
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
She got what was coming to her.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
And with that, we are actually going to take a break. We've been at this for an hour. I'm out of tea. I'm sure other people are out of tea. We'll be right back.